Well, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I just had a slight conversation with a femon on one of my sites. Well, of course, the femon was talking all about themselves. It's amazing to me how these femons can do that without even knowing it. But she's telling me a kind of a little story there, and I think she wanted a medal or something at the end of it. And although she said she didn't hate anybody, she obviously did, because femons are very spiteful. They can't help it. In fact, she said she wasn't going to watch any more of my videos. Oh dear, I'm upset. But it got me thinking, and I think out loud. Nature in its wisdom have made the femons the baby givers. And the femons love that. They take all the advantages that society gives them because of that. But they don't seem to take the responsibility of being the baby givers, do they? And you hear femons say, don't you, "Oh, you got me pregnant." So what did he do? Sneak up behind you with a turkey baster or something? No, they were there, and she to think in her head that this sexual act could produce a baby if she's not barren and can have children and is young enough. In other words, she should take the responsibility of the baby giver. I mean, hell, she takes the advantages of being one. You see, I just can't wrap my head around this, that if a female gets pregnant, it's the man's fault. Nature's made in such a way that it takes two to have a baby, doesn't it? Or to produce one. And how can it really be the man's fault when we all know that femons control sexual gates, don't they? They use them as levers. And they always have done in my lifetime, and I'm sure they have in my father's lifetime, and so on. But it's usual femon mentality. They just want to cherry pick all the good stuff. There's a lot of disadvantages of being a man, and there's a lot of disadvantages of being a baby giver. I mean, it's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. But this is to you young men out there. Don't expect the femon to take responsibility for having a baby. So you better take precautions yourself. Because if it accidentally happens, you will be the one whose fault it was, and are the bad guy. It would be really nice to think of in the future where a man who genetically is well put together could sell his sperm to a female. I wonder how much I get for mine. I wonder if mine can still swim. Oh, it's getting a bit disgusting. I'll leave you now. Goodbye.